Today we will read our next poem, Wind. This poem is originally written in Tamil by Subramaniam Bharati and translated by A.K. Ramanujan. Students, here in this poem, the power of wind has been described and the poet says that wind is destructive. He has linked the destructive power of wind to the adversities of life and says that the weak people break down but stronger people emerge out of adversities and becomes more stronger. He wants to give a message through this poem that we must make these destructive forces our friends with our strength and determination. Here we have our first stanza. Wind, come softly, don't break the shutters of the windows, don't scatter the papers, don't throw down the books on the shelf. There, look what you did, you threw them all down. You tore the papers of the books, you brought rain again. You are very clever at poking fun at weaklings. Poking fun here means making fun of something, and weakling means a person who is weak. In the first stanza, poet is talking to wind and he urges the wind to come softly because it is very fast. He says that the wind is very powerful, it is destructive, it breaks the shutters of windows and scatters the paper. When the wind is very powerful, all the books which are kept on the shelf fall down. So here the poet is describing the power of wind. Then he says the wind to look at the destruction that it had done. The poet also says that wind causes the clouds to make rain, and he believes that wind seems to make fun at the weaklings. Means those are weak, the wind is making fun of them, whether it is papers, windows and weak small plants. In second stanza, frail crumbling houses, crumbling doors, crumbling rafters, crumbling woods, crumbling bodies, crumbling lives, crumbling hearts. Here you can see that the word crumbling is repeated and the poet used here repetition poetic device. Crumbling means falling or to cause something to break. And one word at the end of first line of this stanza, rafter. Rafter means sloping beam which supports the roof of the building. Here in this second stanza, poet wants to say that the word crumbling is repeated many times and it is laying stress that everything crumbles in the force of a strong wind, because the strong winds blows here, and so the poet is saying that wind is very powerful and it is very strong. It leads to breakage of everything. Houses which are weak fall, doors which are weak fall, and beams on which the roof of the building are supported, they also fall. All the wooden structure fall and the bodies of people fall. Animal lives, hearts are all fallen down. And the poet also conveys that whenever a weak person faces any adversity or challenge in life, he also breaks down and falls. In next stanza, the wind goes winnows and crushes them all. Here W and W two times repeated, and the poet used here alliteration poetic device. You can see winnows. Winnows means to blow grain free of chaff. separate grain from husk by blowing on it. Here the poet refers the wind to the god. The poet is addressing the wind as wind god, means by or through which we can separate the grains from its husk, and that means he shifts all the people, and those people who are weak fall down and get crushed. Likewise, the grain will remain there and the husk will fall down. Here a comparison made between wheat and people. When there is a strong wind, all the things like that are weak fall and get crushed. Here we have our next stanza. He won't do that you tell him. So come, let's build strong homes. Let's join the doors firmly. Practice to firm the body. Make the heart steadfast. Do this and the wind will be friend with us. Here steadfast means firm. Be strong. The poet wants that to make friends with the wind. In this stanza, he wants to make a friend with the wind. That is the adversities in our lives. Means when we are facing any challenge, we have to make a friend of them. He says that the problems will not listen to us. They will come. So, we should be prepared for that. In preparation, we should build strong homes, close the doors of our houses firmly so that the wind cannot get into. And then he says, the poet says that we should also make our bodies strong, hearts firm, and the faces these challenges very strongly. Here we have our last stanza. The wind blows out weak fires. He makes strong fires roar and flourish. His friendship is good. We praise him every day. Here flourish means grow. You can see that the poet has kept the wind on a pedestal now. He is comparing the wind to God. He says that wind is God and we praise wind every day. He adds that everything that is weak gets finished off in the face of the strong wind or the adversities of the life, and all the things that are strong flourish and grow to become more stronger. We should make ourselves physically and mentally strong to face these challenges, and once we are strong enough, we will overcome the challenges. We will become friends and with them, and then we will be happy that we had these challenges in our lives because they help us to become stronger, better and more powerful to face adversities, to face hardness of the life. Students, here the poet is used the free words in the poem: personification, poetic device, repetition, alliteration, as I told you, and symbolism also. Symbolism means that things refers to some other thing, and wind is symbol here. It is referred to the challenges in life, and he is using wind as a symbol for the adversities in our life. Thank you very much.